Okay, artists, hopefully our imaginary friends are all drawn up and outlined with our crayon. So now I want to show you how to do a crayon resist. So if you're working in your art book like I am, I'm going to turn my page behind so that all I'm looking at is my little friend. You want to have a paper towel ready so that you can put it underneath your friend so that when we add paint to this page, it doesn't get everywhere else. So we'll need a paper towel, our tray of watercolor paints, our paintbrush, and a water cup. So once we have those things, let's talk about our brush. On our brush, these are called bristles. This is what we paint with. This attaches the bristles to the handle. And this is our long handle, so you can hold it wherever you feel comfortable. And remember, when we paint, we do in a soft sort of swishing motion, not a kind of motion, or else the bristles get angry. So to make our paints work, we stick our brush in the water, and we're gonna add some to our brush. So it gets the paint a little wet, and it puts it on your brush. Now you can mix your colors. I'm going to show you a few cool tricks. So my friend is a stormy cloud, so I picked black paint. So I'm going to paint the bottom of my friend a little bit dark with the black paint. And if I want to make it lighter, I can add some water to it and lighten it up, which is kind of nifty. Or I can just stick my brush in and just get a teeny tiny bit of paint. See, and I can kind of swirl it around. Since my little friend has kind of a fluffy cloud texture, I'm taking my brush and kind of making these little swirls. I'm still being very gentle with my brush. I'm just swirling it around instead because it helps add to the fluffy texture of my friend. Now this is called a crayon resist for a really cool reason. So artists, my little friend is going to be walking on a rainbow. And I want to show you what happens with my crayon. So when I paint on top of my crayon, it pushes the paint right off. That's because a crayon is made with wax, and these paints are made with water, so they don't mix. And that's why your little crayon shows up. It's kind of neat. And here's a reminder, if you want a new color, rinse your brush off in the water before you get a new color. Especially yellow. Yellow's always the first one to get all mixed up and messed up. So make sure you're cleaning your brush whenever you get a new color. I'm cleaning mine each time right now because remember, I'm painting a little rainbow for my cloud friend to stand on. And I'm going to add my purple. So this is how my crayon resist is starting. Maybe I want to add some purple into my cloud. And look, see the same thing. That crayon just pushes it right off, no matter what color you choose. It's really, really nifty like that. So as your painting artist, you can mix the colors on your page. Just keep your brush nice and clean. And then I think my little friend is going to have a big sky behind him. So I'm going to clean my brush and get some blue. And I'm going to paint, but I want it lighter. So I'm just going to add some water and move my paint around with the water and see how it gets a little bit lighter. And it's nice because it doesn't mix with my crayon, so it kind of keeps me on track. So I'm going to keep adding water to make it lighter and lighter and lighter until I get to the bottom. And then I'm going to add a little bit more water. And then my little friend is all painted and made. So when I'm done painting my friend, I can take my paper towel and fold it up into a little square, and I can do what's called a little blot. I go blot, 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 blot. And if I have some areas that are still really wet, this will help dry them up pretty well. I'm not wiping. That'll wipe your paint away. I'm just blotting, so that way my page dries a little bit faster. Now artists, remember to leave your books open until your painting is all the way dry, and then you can close it up later. And that is a crayon resist.